Simply put, it's going to be the best investment you make for yourself, for your family, for your community, whoever is going to, rely on you, or whoever is going to look up to you, whoever is waiting for you to show up that you have no idea. Okay.
Yes.
If I didn't take that leap, I would not have done, the 12K day today, sold programs without it even being there. Like
So
that's
good.
not even a thing. I'm such a left brain. I want the program to be there. And Zach is just like, well, you are the program. So just show up and you're going to sell.
Hey guys, I'm here with another one of my amazing clients. Her name is Tonia Smith. She is a badass woman in the coaching space. She has gone from being in corporate to pretty much turning her entire life around, going really deep into personal development and pretty much helping other women do the same. And she just come off her $12,000 day today, which is awesome. And I'm really actually inspired by you, Tonia, just the way you show up, what your energy's like how humble you are as well. I feel like so many people aren't like this in the space, so it's so refreshing to see this, and I really mean that. And I wanted to get you on because obviously a lot of people are out there that I know are potentially wanting to work with me, and they're just probably thinking, Zach's this loud guy. Should I do it? Maybe I should go towards a woman because I know you're a woman. I'm like, should I go towards maybe a woman coach? And I wanted to bring you on because I feel like there was a really profound thing that happened on our first call together, which when we first connected. And why did you sign up with me? I'm curious because obviously you heard about me, but I'm curious, why did you sign up with me, for instance? Yeah, your thoughts.
So the thing that happened on the first call will forever go on to actually change my whole life about don't judge the book,
Yeah.
by its cover. Okay. Because when I went into that first call with you, I'd seen you on a different online retreat. I was like, who the heck is this guy? Your energy is off the charts and
Yeah.
you are who you are, you're present, and it's very powerful, it's very strong. And I gravitated towards that, right? I was like, I reached out to you immediately. And fate would have it that you didn't see that message until when we were meant to work together. I think it
Yeah.
was 2 years later, and
Wow.
you'd been mentioned in different rooms and different retreats. And I'm like, well, he never responded to my message. So that was never meant to happen. And
Yeah.
then you reached out to me when it was the right time. And you said,
Yeah.
well, I'm offering coaching. Would you like to jump on a call? And I think it was like one of the last slots that
Yeah.
you had.
Mhm.
And so, subconsciously I knew that there was a connection there regarding the timing.
Yeah.
Um, and then something really profound happened on that sales call. Now, I used to be a sales person by profession. I've led sales
Yeah.
teams and they were for me, and I knew what to expect. And like the egotistical sales woman in me was like kind of ready for like counter and all that stuff. I was like, I'm gonna make him work for it.
Yeah.
And I experienced something very different, and it was very, very, very profound and very, very grounding and humbling to experience that. And I shared something very personal to me,
Yeah.
and you connected with that side of me, which is now a guiding force in my entire life. Okay. And the fact that you were able to resonate with that part of me that I'd never even acknowledged for, many, many years of my life, and have that be my guiding force, my why, the reason why I show up, the reason why I want to do this work. And having it be a deeply healing session without even, paying a cent to you. It was very healing. That for me did it, because you had the social proof, you had the client saying that
Yeah.
working with you, did the incredible amounts and all that stuff. But for me personally, I knew I could do those amounts. I know I can do those amounts. It was connecting with me on that level emotionally, and allowing me to be vulnerable enough to heal so that I can become this person.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. What's been the journey like working with me? What's it kind of like being, because we've done a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Like and a lot of the times where people just think I just focus on money and you've just got to make more money or whatever. Like there's a journey of that and you're making more money now and everything. But I'm like, at the start of that, we were chunking through a lot of stuff that was resonating there. That was, certain things that were happening in your life. And I want you to explain a little bit, like for a minute or whatever, like what's it actually like to work with me, not just on that sales call, but like throughout coaching together?
Okay, Zach, oh gosh. Again, I'm so grateful because you're my all-around coach at this point. So we have gone through some very deep-rooted, identity issues, and having to navigate through that because, of course, I've been programmed in, my corporate world and having to navigate through that for one. I come across as this person, but I definitely had a lot of issues around visibility in the coaching space
Yeah, yeah.
because it's a new world to me, okay? And you helping me through that is game changer. But aside from that, it's like you've been my relationship coach, you have been my shaman, you have been my guru. I mean, you've set me meditation tracks in the weekends, and yeah, it's just so much more than I could have ever imagined because yes, I wanted to be successful as a coach, but I've gotten so much more. I mean, you've literally helped me navigate, relationships and,
Yeah.
it's just, yeah, it's been such a pleasure actually working with you because I never would have expected this. I thought it was just, money and business, but it's a lot deeper and that's how I like to be coached. So
Yeah, that's
thank
awesome.
you.
That's awesome. So even now, like recently, like after you've worked through all of that stuff, the identity stuff and the relationship stuff or whatever, you've just literally exploded in the last month, financial wise or whatever. That's why I'm like, your energy is just so, it's infectious. It's very, it's great. And I just love working with you as well. And you are, like I say this to certain people, but I'm like, you are the perfect ideal client that I love working with. Like I really get excited for these calls and I really appreciate you jumping on this as well. But if there's someone out there right now, Tonia, that's thinking about working with me in 2023 or anything the Infinite Coaching does, whether they're events or whatever, what would you say to that person if they're like, oh, it might be too much money or, what would you say to that person from your angle being a client of mine?
Um, Simply put, it's going to be the best investment you make for yourself, for your family, for your community, whoever is going to, rely on you or whoever is going to look up to you, whoever is waiting for you to show up that you have no idea. Okay.
Yes.
If I didn't take that leap, I would not have done, the 12K day today, sold programs without it even being there. Like that's
Okay.
not even a thing. I'm such a left brain. I want the program to be there. And Zach is just like, well, you are the program. So just show up and you're going to sell. So the investment, aside from the monetary return in terms of the growth, that I'm experiencing as a person, it's just exponential. And that stuff never leaves. Like money's gonna come and go, but the stuff that you get, cognitively and the person that you become, oh my God, that has been incredible and just yeah, massive RI there for me. Yeah. So just
I appreciate you, and I appreciate you jumping on this and doing this for me. So, guys, I'll tag Tonia in here as well. If you're in corporate right now and you follow me in corporate and you're wanting to transition to a more aligned business, also give her a follow and give her a message as well because she's great at what she does as well. So, thank you, Tonia, for doing this. I appreciate you. Thank you.
thank you so much there. Thank you.